Hi. First of all, welcome to BSoulight. I am Felicia, as well as Priestess Mikala, as well as Miana. You pick. It still comes back to me. um, man, these last few days have been very interesting. Now, I'm going to start off with this first before I get into my other topic. First of all, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you who are sending out the prayer energy. And it's not even just the prayer energy, it's the spoken words that we're sending out to help start making changes, to start creating an energy that starts to get bad beings, bad criminal minded beings who have been hurting the majority of society, I'll put it that way, the criminals, to be to finally for there to be finally justice for all of us to watch them get the karmic payback, to be caught and to be taken down that road of it's time to pay the piper. What do? Yes, I've said that. So I want to thank all of you, and it still keeps going. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you so much, because I listened to Creator when it was just said post it, and I go, nobody's gonna do this. I put things on here all the time. Nobody ever listens. Just post it. I said, okay, fine. It's kind of relationship I have. So I went ahead and did it, and I just left it alone. I just said, you know what? I'm going to see how many people are awake. I'm going to see how people really want to be inspired with their divine Heka. Now, when I say justice, I'm not talking about a human two-leg that's going to come in and bring that. They'll be the instrument of that. But I'm talking about the top supreme divine justice. Divine. The one true creator source energy that comes in and says, okay, that's it. Enough is enough. You played this card. Now you have to pay the price. You kept putting that energy out there, doing what you were doing, knowing that you were doing wrong. Now you will reap what you sow. Okay. So there's still a lot more that needs to be done. And every being that is not of divine origin, now you see my face because I'm getting ready to get into it. Every being that is not of divine origin that has been causing harm in many ways, and all of us know what you're doing. Okay? There's going to be divine justice. Notice how I'm smiling. Because I've been in meetings. And there's still the issues with water world and mer people, and that has not been resolved yet. So that is getting ready to come to a head. I don't want to get into that part of it, but you know, I'm just not happy about that. But one of the things I definitely want to say is everyone knows I have the BSoulight practitioner program. I only take a few people at a time to do teachings with. And my teachings are one-on-one. I set up the video. Some videos you might get for that day, you have 24 to 48 hours to watch that video and then it's gone. Because I'm very protective of my material, okay, when I'm teaching. And it's a lot of that close niche teaching I do. I try not to do this whole thing of where you buy a package and you're getting all these videos of me. That's fine and dandy, that's great. But when it comes to being a practitioner and it's a part of your healing modality, I am going to be there teaching you. That's it. Whether we're doing it video, rather I'm putting it into a audio in a private group so we can have discussions and then we're calling up one-on-one, however, but I'm teaching you in the present moment. So, and you have challenges and you have tests to take and you have to pass them. Because I'm sorry, I want the best. And I only pick and choose the best ones to do it, that I know that can do it. And usually it's the ones that doubt themselves. They turn out to be my top best practitioners. Yes. So let me tell you about this. So one of my students brought me some information, and I wasn't too happy about it when she told me. And then it all made sense to her why she's doing the practitioner program. And then she started connecting the dots. And she says, OMG. And I said, now you understand how important it is to know who you are, to be in your soul purpose, and to be doing what you need to be doing for the greater good of humanity. And it's not just for us adults, it's for the children who are coming in. I don't know. Maybe there's just too much, pay attention. Maybe there's just too much, I don't know, pollution in the air that might be interfering with children being born. I'm going to let you sit and think about what I just said. You know, you might want to do your research. I'll use that word. Because what she told me today, all within a month span. Okay? I was just like, are you kidding me? And she said, no. And the last one just happened. That's the third one. My first instinct was, wow, they weren't kidding when they said they were going to go after certain things, certain ones. They weren't kidding. Now, I don't know. It could just be, I don't know, things happening on the planet that could be causing a distressing factor for these beautiful mothers having their little ones. So we need to just send out loving energy for all the ones who did not make it through. Let's just put it that way. My first instinct after I got off the phone, I kind of went into that warrior mode. I felt myself increasing. I felt myself getting bigger. I felt myself getting as like a storm rising up inside of me. Like I was going to come in and just swoop down at everything that was not of divine light and take you out and not to the freaking ball game. But then I had to calm myself down and then I had to kind of like balance and, redirect myself and be in higher energy. And if you're a part of this tribe, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you do sense the way I am looking with my eyes. And when I talk about how I got really, really tall in myself and what I wanted to do is go, you're understanding that. The battle is definitely going on. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, that's like what part are we in? Maybe 27, going on, ending 28. I don't know. What round is this? I'm losing track of the rounds. We'll just say it that way, This is why you have to be in my private groups where I just talk in platforms where there's no AI looking to cut me down because I am not conforming to the guidelines of all that bull crap. So this is why in private groups I say it like it is. Yeah, if I said it like it is here on YouTube, I think YouTube they would come and try to help me arrest it. I think they would try to put me in YouTube jail. How dare they? Do they not know who I am? What do I do? But are you connecting the dots? I hope you are. Because we're getting ready to enter September, which is a 9 month. And I really feel even Leo King is going to be doing a really good talk coming up really soon. I think it's tomorrow about all the planets that are in retrograde, except for Mars. And what kind of journey we're all going to be on in that time. But you definitely have to go and pay for it because it is going to be exclusive. And absolutely, I totally believe it needs to be exclusive because now in this point of the cycle of what we're in, if you don't understand what the hell's going on this planet by now and really pay attention, you are not on the train. You don't even have a ticket. You are still standing at the station trying to figure out if you're going to get on the train. Okay. So I wanted to really put out there, and I'm very, very happy, but this I will say, that in our Spiral Light group, because of who we are and what we represent, we're kind of like those priestesses that just rise to the occasion to, just heal things up, take care of it. Yes, I like doing that. So I really don't put up with shenanigans and all that shenanigans, that that. We're here to create our new energy of Mother Earth. She's already doing it. We just have to rise to it. That's the best part about everything. Because the days that are coming, tick tock, tick tock. You're not even going to need popcorn for this because it's going to be popping off so fast. And it's a race. Okay? I want you to understand this. It's a race between the timelines. Of which timeline are they going to try to anchor in? Yeah. Oh, and did I tell you? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. Hold on. Because I was making plans, to go drive myself up to Shasta, you know, and it kept kind of feeling a little, ooh, if I should go or not, ooh. Well, there seems to be a simple little, I don't know, a problem up there. Yes, it's like, it's August. And for some reason, you can't go up to the mountain because they got the gates closed for at least 3 months no, maybe not 3 months. Excuse me. I misspoke. I misspoke. 3 weeks, perhaps, maybe 4, because supposedly, there was some kind of mudslide that happened, and they have to clean it up. But when my friend went out to go take a look-see poo and to go be one with nature and to get her essence on, supercharge herself. As soon as she told me, I did not, it was kind of funny. I didn't hear like there was some kind of thing going on up there. I just automatically saw the Stargate and the starships in and out. There's like a massive meeting going on up there. Then I zeroed in and I said, holy Cholito, it's going down, going down, going down, going down, it's going down. And I got all kind of happy butterflies inside my belly. Yeah. See, here's how I see it. Can I share something with you? This is how I see it. When something is getting ready to be like stupid land on the planet that shouldn't be taking place, all these stargates light up. They get all this activity in and out. All right. Shasta is like busy. Busy. And it was really interesting because the day before, when I went up to Nevada City, I noticed a streaking in the sky, this very light tracking streaking in the sky. And I was like, oh, they streaked the sky again. Oh, they got a lot of activity going on in Shasta. Yeah. So there's meetings going on, my beloved tribe people. There's something definitely going on. And I don't have a problem going up there taking a look-see poo. No, siree, Bob. So, as I was saying, when I became a priestess and when I became a sun dancer, follow what I'm getting ready to say and how important this is because each of us have a part in this. Follow what I'm saying. My commitment to when I did my 4 years of dance was to dance for the healing of alcohol abuse in the family. Okay, to have that healed in families. I danced for having healing for those who were afflicted with cancer. And my last one is I dance for the protection and love for the future of the children. Now, I want to paint you a picture. If I was And I'm just saying hypothetically, and all of you can think this. Just think about it. What if you were the supreme being just for like, I don't know, 30 minutes? I visualize myself if I was the supreme being overlooking everything of Mother Earth, making sure everything is going well, and seeing a lot of parasites that she was having problems with that needed to be cleaned up immediately. I don't know. I think I would cause some kind of light embrace coming in to help clean up the parasites that are causing problems. If I was that for 30 minutes. Now, I could be having, what was that movie called? Oh, it was a good one. I really liked it. Oh my God, I just forgot what the name of it was. Help me out, you guys. What was the name of the movie with Bruce Almighty? There you go, Bruce Almighty. Except it would be Felicia Almighty. The 30-minute version. So that I'm just saying. I am just saying. 30 minutes, it would have been over with. Yes. So the children are all of them. We need to have that love for every single one of them and sending out divine love and protection for those who are trying to come in. Let them anchor in well. And if not, if they need to leave and then come back into a better one, a better body, then let it be. Because that's what's happening to a lot of them. I know in the work that I do, I've watched it already happen. And now my practitioner student is witnessing a lot. And she's like, Now, so I'm just saying. Now, another thing that's been very interesting, and I'm going to close with this, is I was given Deb's hat yesterday. Now, it's been, I say 3 months, but really, if I go back to April when it first all happened, it was 4 months. So here is her hat, and there's my hat right there, and here's her hat. So I am very happy that they found it and they were able to give it to me. And I'm going to just caretake it because that's something we did together. Well, I don't want to say 6 or 7 years ago. We picked those hats out together, and it was kind of funny. Like I said, she wore her hat all year round. And I just wore mine when it came into Halloween, when it came into winter solstice, when it came into, you know, all Souls Day, celebrating our ancestors. I just wore it around then. And then whenever we saw each other hanging out, we wore our hats together. So I was really happy to get this and to caretake it. And I'm like, yeah, that's what sisters do. Sisters of the way. And if any other sisters of mine that have their priestess and their priestess ways going, it would be the same thing, you know. But everything is changing. So I'm really happy about that. But I had to come on here and say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you for being here, bringing your energy here, and sharing into this beautiful BSoulight. I've been really diligently preparing myself because I will be coming on almost a lot. I'm very like, oh, wait a minute. I got to be consistent. Well, wait a minute. I'm a Capricorn. I like to be unpredictable. Ah, what a predicament. But I said, I'm working through some being consistent, creating new habits. Yeah, that's why it's always going to be a work in progress with, with a lot of improvement. So, but I just wanted to come on here and say thank you from my heart of heart and also share something really neat too. Kalina, Kalina Millar, love, love, love her. Follow her on YouTube. And she and Lightstar are the two um, main ones that I follow for light language because I really relate to them. And then I have a couple others that I also follow. Jamie Price, I've had a lot of her books and was just trying to really understand the whole light language and how important it is for all of us to really embrace that and to really speak our divine tongue. It is our divine birthright to speak your light language. Now, in our minds, when you're speaking it, it sounds like gibberish, but it really isn't. And I love, 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 and I still will tell the story to this day. I love the fact that when I was working back at the spa, how one of my clients came in. I've never met this lady before. And I remember she felt a little bit kind of like, she knew she needed to get a massage, but she was feeling ungrounded and she was feeling a little bit like she had to shield herself, to kind of be like, cloaking herself. And I said, oh, well, come on in, let's get you going. I'm gonna do. I think I did a essential oil massage on her or something that dealt with balancing her. And it was funny because she gets on a table and I put my hands out and I was like, wait a minute, she's like me. And then as soon as I put my hands on her and put the oils on, she started talking in her language. And she goes, oh, da, 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 da. I'm just going to kind of say a little. And when she did that, I kind of lifted my hands and I put my hands back down and she started doing it again. And she really started doing it the more I went down her spine and got her oiled and she was just and she goes, I am so sorry. I don't know why I'm doing that. I said, oh honey, please. Obviously you don't know what room you stepped into and you obviously don't know who's working on you. I know exactly what you're doing. You're speaking light language. It's the divine tongue. It's the divine language. That's what you're doing. And she goes, is that what it is? And I go, yes. She goes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, my son can't stand it when I start talking and he gets upset with me. I do it with my plants. I do it with my animals. My animals love it. My plants grow like crazy. But boy, when I talk to the animals with it, like my cats and my dogs, they just love it. And I said, that's because it's the divine language, my dear. And then we had a session during the whole time of her massage. I was doing light language talk with her. She was talking in her light language. She was so fully charged up after her session with me. She got up off the table after she got herself dressed and everything. And I came back in and I said, I want you to have a wonderful day. Continue on with your journey. She gave me the biggest hug and she says, no, thank you for not being afraid to be you. And you allowed me to be me so I could feel that freedom to speak my light. And I looked at her and I said it in a light language way to her soul. Mehana eunde halalai, untuku solune halalai. And we put our heads together. And then I said, I see you. And she goes, and I see you. I say, yeah, there's a reason why they say those things in the movie because it's real. It is true. So I still to this day remember that lady. And I believe she was more when she first walked in. I said, ooh, shucka, 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 no. Arcturian in the house. Beep, 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 beep. It was like, whoa. And I love, love, love that when I get around people, and I really like doing it in the grocery store. When I'm walking around the grocery store, and I'm like, okay, there's a drama and walking around right there. Oh, look at that one. Look at that. Oh, wait, what are you? You don't look like. Oh, you can't keep it covered, can you? And then I'm like just looking, and I'm like, whoa. But the light language is definitely anchoring into the new world, the new earth timelines. I have to say new earth timeline because when I say new world, I don't want it tying into the inverted energy. Okay. No, we're staying anchored into new Mother Earth, new timeline of what she's evolving in herself. Okay. That's where I'm going. So it is so true because, man, let me tell you this. How are you enjoying driving on the freeways now? Put your hand up if you're enjoying driving on the freeways now. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see any hands going up. Let me guess. Are you having problems when all of a sudden I watched something? I watched it and I couldn't believe what I saw. I actually had to start laughing. You know how everything just kind of, if you got one person do something, then the rest kind of follow it. Okay, so I don't know about all of you, but this is what I'm experiencing. I'm driving. I'm all in my high frequency. I'm driving in Mystic, and we're just driving down the highways, blasting our music, having a good. I mean, and the music, when I turn up a certain beat of music and it's just going, especially if it's drumming music and it's just constant, and I turn it up, it's almost like I'm having a Bruce Almighty moment. You know, kind of like when he got into that big, pretty Ferrari car and there was traffic and he wanted them all to move. And he went like this and they all moved to the side so he could go. That's the kind of moment I was having. I turned it up and it was like, I'm like, ooh. But here's the thing, and I want you to try it out. If you're connected to your divine light language, okay, just start when you see someone doing that. You know it's 65 for God's sake. What are you doing? 50 on the highway. And you know these people. You know who they are. They just look like they're not there. Oh my gosh, you know. So I literally just start doing my light language. And I just started doing it more and more when I'm driving. And I am not kidding. It overrules anybody that's doing this. It literally brings the light up in them, brings them back to alert, and then the next thing you know, their car is going like this, or it gets out of the way. Try it out. Try it out and watch and see what happens. I'm just like, and light language comes from the high heart. So I'm seeing high heart things like come back into your body, come back to yourself. But the light language is like this. You're thinking the thoughts, but the words come out in your light, your divine light, and it's translating in this frequency that goes out. So always just keeping it from the heart. You basically cannot talk it in a dark way. It's your light. It is your divine light that's speaking. So I just found it very interesting. Found it very, very cool, as a matter of fact. But I just wanted to hop on here really quick. I'm getting ready to go jump into some other fun here on the YouTube. And I wanted to say thank you. Thank you, all of you. I've been on here for a while, and it's been a challenge to keep things teaching and going, but I just keep coming on, showing up, because only those who feel drawn to it will come here. Only those who will get the messages will come here. I'm not trying to be a million. I'm not trying. No, 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 honey, no. I am just being of service, and I'm doing my part down here. And yes, I say it like it is. What you see is what you get. I am real. And I don't come on here trying to play shenanigans. I don't have time for that. You don't either. None of us have time for shenanigans anymore. It's all about let's get ready to rumble. All right, lovelies. I gotta go. First of all, I gotta drink some water. If you have not been to Water and Salt out here in the West Sac area, it's in West Sac, so it takes me 20, 30 minutes to get there sometimes. But it's so worth it because you get good water, you get the structured water. And it's okay because I'm doing something right now with my body. And I'm feeling the difference. And then I'm tweaking my own structure stuff and doing it and rebuilding and doing my body. Getting ready to rumble because it's coming up in September. Yeah. Anyway, that wasn't very priestess like. Yeah, it was. Come on now. Don't you just feel the urge like you just want to? It's like you're just ready to just go, that's it. All right. Be good to yourselves. Much love to all of you. I'm pretty sure you're connecting the dots, what I was talking about. And yes, I have the coded information to make that right, to keep them safe. So I'm glad. So now I got to teach how we're going to be doing that. But we do have to stay within the parameters of free will. Can't cross that contract. Okay, that's a healer's oath. Everyone has free will. We cannot cross free will. Okay. All right. And with that being said, I'll see you soon, loved ones. Be so light.